Shabby. It's the ball. Ready to go. Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Pittsburgh. Misses his zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1-2 here. Stays alive. The 1-2. In the air, right side. Marsh on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it is out of here. His second of the year. The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. Alonso wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Yeah. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Down, ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now two gone. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Alonso leads off first with two down to the inning. Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Mike Trout. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. The 0-1. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now Ryan O'Hearn. Hit in the air. Center field. Kowser under it. And the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Horwitz under it. 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Gets him to chase after that one. And they'll do it again. Swings over the... Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Low ball.
That one
No,
close,
that missed. That's
ruled
the
the
ball.
ball. And the count is 2-0. And another
No,
ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many
Ball
times
four,
pitchers
take
are
your
trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That misses. Ball 1. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 1 out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Horwitz. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Tied up here in the early going. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Out number 2. Check swing, but he went too far, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hacks and misses. Back here at PNC Park, here's Tyler O'Neill.
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air to left center. Trout settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Ha! That's a ball. That's inside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Way inside, gets out of the way. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit in the air, left field. 2 away now. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wood.
Runner on the go. Pitches
That
low.
missed. That's the ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Swing. And a miss. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Connor Griffin. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
It.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And he can't come up with it. On a second, they get one. So digging in, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1. One down. Ground ball could be 2. Alonso to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Rutschman in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Hot shot to third. On to O'Hearn. And it's back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 4th, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Henry Davis now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's 2 down.
That's a ball.
Well struck left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So 2 on with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Jared Triolo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball. That's the ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Out to short. Henderson tosses to first. Out to his. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, Jordan Westberg. That's in there. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The Orioles down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Tyler O'Neill.
Hey!
Right side. And it gets by him.
Hee-haw!
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simple.
Hey!
We head to the bottom of the 5th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A shot to the opposite field. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's Rico Garcia on the pitch out of the pen here. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swing and a ground ball. 1 pitch and 1 out. O'Hearn in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. 2 down. Out towards right center field. O'Neill on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. All set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Gunnar Henderson.
Take 1.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Jim White.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
The 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Triolo tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's low. That's a ball.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Popped up. Loud under it. And there are 2 outs. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him. Out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Check swing went around. 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And down on strikes. And 1 gone.
Ball low.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a pop.
So a lefty out of the pen, Keegan Aiken.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ripped to third, but handled. Stepping in, Jeremiah Jackson. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's outside.
You know, these
Ball.
Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Nope, that's in.
The Buccos leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to the left. To first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Hey, ha!
Out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a pop-up. Triolo settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 7th. Connor Griffin digs in now. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, center field. Cowser under it. And that's the inning. Back here at PNC Park, ready to begin the 8th. Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit.
Well, it's critical.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Justin Lawrence. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Way out front for strike 2. Lawrence, a 6'3" righty, 31 years old, and he was born in Panama. 1 up, 1 down. That misses.
Nope, ball.
And that's ball 1. Rip to third. On to O'Hearn. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1. Rips that one to right. And that is that. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yennier Cano.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Toss to Alonso. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Man at second. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Pete Alonso. Next offering is foul back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the Orioles gather their final out. Lawrence looking for his first save of the year. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got him. That's the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.